Just when you think everything is going great. Welcome back, everyone, to episode number 30 of the return of TSV 1860 Munich. I'm Mr. Cellophane. How you doing? Well, we are doing okay as we hit deadline day here in the second Bundesliga. The reason we're only doing okay is Ndour, the man that we spent 2.4 million euros on, the man that we are spending 26,500 euros per week, is lost to us for the next 6 months. He damaged his spine in our 1-0 victory over Wehen Wiesbaden after the last episode. So, yeah, that's making life very, very difficult on us. It is putting the squeeze on our finances, so we had to get a little economical as we made our way through the end of the summer transfer window. Let's take a look at where we stand, though, in the competition. We've actually had a decent amount of success, a pair of wins, a pair of draws, only the one loss. We're currently sitting in 8th place on 8 points, 5 off of the top. Freiburg is on top there, newly relegated from the Bundesliga, which we talked a ton about in the last episode. We actually drew them 3-3. So we are encouraged by the direction of the squad, but losing Ndour was a massive blow. So we needed reinforcements. And where better to do that than our parent club at Bayer Leverkusen? First off, after the last episode, when we realized that maybe Philip was not going to be the best solution in goal for us, we reached out and picked up Christian Joel Sanchez. He's only played 1 game for us so far. He's naturally a sweeper keeper. We're actually putting the leash on him, making sure that he is going to be a little bit more defensively responsible in his net. We'll not worry so much about playing the ball. He did pick up a clean sheet in that 1-0 victory over Wehen Wiesbaden that we just talked about. So things looking up for the squad. That is very, very good for us. But that is not where we really have our biggest woes. It was in the striker position. Juan Bauza was not doing it for us while Ndour was out. Obviously, Ndour is going to be out for much longer. We did not want to have to rely on Juan Bauza any more than we had to. So we brought in not 1, but 2 youngsters from our senior affiliate at Bayer Leverkusen to fill that void. The first one we brought in is Salif Keita, probably more of a midfielder naturally, although he can play up top. He's 6 foot tall, 169 pounds. He is very strong. He's got some pace to him. He's basically pretty good, slightly above average all around. He's going to be a good player to have around in a pinch. But the one I'm very excited about is Junior League. He's faster, not as strong, but he's better on the ball. He's better off the ball. And I think he's going to complement our front of line very well. We're going to start him in the next match with Finn Lockenmacher. We may end up putting both of our new signees on the field at the same time. We have not yet decided. Lockenmacher is, of course, our captain, so we really don't know if we want to push too many of those buttons to upset the locker room atmosphere, because we kind of already did that. Thinking that we were going to need to make a move to free up some salary, we looked to our vice captain, Patrick Sontheimer, making 9,000 euros a week, rotating in as more of a squad option. Yeah, he didn't like that. We got an offer from Eintracht Braunschweig. In fact, we got 3 of them. We were trying to negotiate, and they were like, "No, we want to pay this." And we're like, okay, fine. Patrick Sontheimer said, screw Eintracht Braunschweig. I don't want to go. And I can't believe you tried to sell me. So now Sontheimer is unhappy, but he won't leave. So Patrick Sontheimer is still with us. What effect does that have on our squad dynamics? A lot. Our club atmosphere is not looking good. Our team cohesion is about where it was. We're trying to incorporate a lot of new guys brought in during the summer, some youngsters that we brought up from our second team and our U18 squad. But our support and our club atmosphere has taken a massive hit. We are going to have to do a lot of work over the next couple of weeks to bring that back in line with where we needed to be to have success here in the second Bundesliga. Because, throwing a hand grenade in the locker room on deadline day, sure, let's do that. We did make one loan move out, and that is Marco Manhart. He's actually gone out on loan to Viborg FF. We also have agreed to a future fee for him. So Marco Manhart, the 24-year-old midfielder, just struggled to get in on the squad. So we thought that maybe it would be best for him to find a new home, which did free up a little money for us to bring in our final piece of the puzzle, we hope. And that comes in the form of Felix Lang, the 22-year-old central defenseman, coming in on loan. We do have to pay his wages for the year, but that's okay because we did have the money because of the Manhart sale and some other deals we were able to make throughout the transfer window. He's 6'2". He's got pace. He can jump. He's going to be a very solid partner to Antonios Papadopoulos. In fact, he is a player very much in the Antonios Papadopoulos mold. And as you can see, no cons, nothing but positives. Hopefully he's going to slot in. Now, Munoz, who we did bring in earlier, is going to still get some time at center back. He's going to spell Felix Koninghaus on the left-hand side as well. So hopefully all of the pieces we brought in will make a nice cohesive puzzle as we continue our push towards promotion into the Bundesliga by the end of this season. So we are ready for our first test with our brand new squad. They've actually played kind of a maintenance friendly in the middle to hopefully bring up those team dynamics and also just keep them fresh during the international break. And of course, all three of our new signees, Keita, League, and Lang, scored the 3 goals that we scored in that friendly. So here is how we're going to match up against Magdeburg, currently sitting in 14th place in the table. It's going to be Christian Joel Sanchez in goal with Felix Koninghaus, Lang, Antonios Papadopoulos, and Sorinola on the back line. Juanma Bravo is going to be paired up in the midfield with Finn Lockenmacher. We're moving him back from the striker position. The wingers are Christian Conte and Enzo Millo, as they have been so far all season long. Although Kang Min-gi is back from international duty, he is going to be on the bench as a potential backup to either guy, should they either have any problems or just need a little bit of a rest later in the game, because we have Salif Keita and Junior League are going to be leading our line tonight, and I think we're going to score a lot of goals. We played the majority of our first 5 games on the season on the road, and today is no different. It's Magdeburg against TSV 1860 Munich, and we are hoping that our new look squad is going to be all that we need to take us into the Bundesliga, and already off to a very good start. Hopefully we'll be getting a highlight soon in front of nearly 26,000 fans at the MDCC Arena. We're trying hard. Kvarteng has got a free kick. Otto is going to head it on. He's going to miss the goal completely. Good opportunity on the set piece for Magdeburg. The first highlight of the match. And we are still sitting here 0-0. 0.74 already on the XG as we look to move it forward. Conte gets it down from Juanma Bravo. Back for Finn Lockenmacher. Right wing side for Sorinola. Pushes it ahead. Carries it in. And from the side angle shot, picks up his first goal of the year in 1860 Munich. Has taken the 1-0 lead just 30 minutes into this match. Matthew Sorinola opening up his TSV 1860 Munich account. I don't think he scored at all last year. Carrying it up from that right back position all the way to the byline. Sharp angle shot, is able to get it past Deont Ramage to give 1860 Munich the 1-0 lead. As Magdeburg looks to move it up, Osterhage finds Otto in the middle. Stolen away. Junior League takes it. Up for Keita. Conte feeding it forward. Juanma Bravo in on that left side. He puts the shot in, and Ramage is able to dive down to his left and make a fairly routine stop. But 1860 Munich really putting on the pressure in this match. Let's see if we can keep it up. Conde will drop it back for Saldo. Near side for Gnaka. Conde again. Osterhage up for Otto. Conde finds Kvarteng. Lakami carrying it forward. Kvarteng back again on the left wing side. Towards the byline, dropping it back. Anaka in the middle. Conde, he'll take a shot, and that is well off the target. Good ball movement for Magdeburg, But the defense for 1860 Munich holds up. They force them into a pretty weak shot from just outside the box. As we head to the half, it's going to be 1-0 1860 Munich. We are leading in shots 10-8. The possession is in favor of Magdeburg right now, but look at that XG, 1.01 to 0.21. It means that we are getting better opportunities, and that's what we're looking for. And we just hope that we can take advantage of as many of those great opportunities as possible if we're going to have as successful a season as we need to. No changes as we look to start the second half. It's going to be a corner sent in by Koninghaus. Long, a little bit too strong on the header. Very good job actually getting to that ball. We found in the last match, even though we had success early on the corners, we started to get a little dominated in the box on our set pieces. It's good to see that we are able to start to try to at least take that advantage away from the other side. 15-8, the shots on target the shots on goal have ballooned as the throw-in is there. Juanma Bravo knocks away Koninghaus. Up for Conte, back for Long. Koninghaus again, Conte. Bravo gives it back to Conte as he pushes up the left wing side towards the near sideline, dropping it back for Felix Koninghaus. Long has it now. Can he switch it up? No. Puts it in the middle of Lachenmacher. Back for Papadopoulos. Right wing feed for Sorinola. He's going to carry it forward. Has room. Throwing it in. Looking for Millo. But he finds Keita instead. It's in the back of the net. Is that the goal that puts us up 2-0 within the first 60 minutes? VAR is going to check it, and they are going to give it to us. Sorinola again helping to make this play. Carrying up the right side. Throwing it in. Can't find Millo, but Keita wide open on the far post. Pots it home, and it's 2-0, 1860 Munich. 68 minutes in, throw in for Magdeburg. They'll play it back to Solo, controlling it in their half, dropping it back to Ramaj. Back for Saldo, Gnocca along the far sideline. Saldo looking for Conde ahead. Osterhaga finds Otto, carrying it forward, running into a bit of traffic as he pushes it to the right. Balul throwing it forward. Can't find Otto as CJ Sanchez comes out. Throws it very long looking for Keita. Karuma nods it down to Osterhagen. Conde to Otto. Roschlecht has Lockamy. Swept away by Papadopoulos, but Lockamy regains. Rochelle carrying it in, and Yannick Rochelle picking up his second goal of the season as Magdeburg is able to have the lead. It is now 2-1. Good defensive play by Papadopoulos in the beginning, but he's unable to recover for Rochelle. Long had other duties he needed to attend to, and it's now 2-1. We still have the lead as we're going to make a couple of changes heading into the final 20 minutes of this match. I mean, everybody's playing pretty well. The worst rated guy on the squad right now is Felix Long. Maybe he needs a little bit more time to get acclimated. So we'll bring in Ivan Munoz. Juan Bravo is having a great game. Finn Lachenmacher is having a nice game. Like, I know I need to make changes. I should be making changes. There's not really a lot to change. Let's take a look a couple of minutes down the road to see where we stand. We're going to make the one sub right now as Munoz is going to come in for Long as we get things restarted. I do think we're going to have a couple of guys getting a little tired, so we are going to make a couple of more subs. Christian Conte is going to come off and be replaced by Juan Bauza. Finn Lachenmacher, also while having a very good game, is getting a little bit tired, so Patrick Griel is going to take his place in the lineup as well. And Enzo Millo is going to make way for the South Korean international Kang Min Gi as we move forward into the final 15 minutes of this match. We are still dominating in shots, in XG. We're having a very good game offensively, although the run of play a little bit in this portion of the second half has gone towards Magdeburg as they have control in the midfield, but Griel is going to steal it. Junior League, though, loses control. Koninghaus is going to cut off the shot, drop it back for Sanchez. Munoz finds Koninghaus along the near side, playing it ahead for Bauza, in the middle for Juan Bravo. Turns back, then throws it forward looking for Junior League, but he won't catch up to it. Ramaj is going to come out and make an easy grab just inside the edge of the 18-yard box as Magdeburg looks to come the other way. Sorinola, though, denies them, pushes it forward to Kang Min Gi. Numbers for us. Junior League hits the crossbar, but Keita is able to put it in, but League is going to be called for offside. The goal is not going to count, and the score is going to remain 2-1, which hopefully, fingers crossed, is where we end up at the final whistle. Let's see, Koninghaus to deliver another corner kick. Can we go up 3-1? Juanma Bravo, too strong on the header. Not really a great showing. Again, we're getting to the ball, which is extremely important. Final third throw in now. Bauza dropping it back for Sorinola. Pushes it forward. Junior League's got it edge of the box. Kang Min-gi now. Griel. Junior League turns, fires, hits the woodwork again. But the assistant referee has once again raised his flag. If we are good at one thing, it is finding players that can't seem to keep themselves onside. But it doesn't matter. The final whistle has blown. Another road victory for 1860 Munich. It's 2-1 over Magdeburg at MDCC Arena. And a great showing from our new guys. So with the victory, we see one of many changes in the table. Grunter Fürth has moved into first place on 14 points. We are just 3 points behind, currently sitting in sixth with a positive goal differential, which is fantastic. Hopefully we can continue our climb up. We've got more matches coming up against teams lower down in the table than us. Can we take advantage? God, I hope so. Well, hopefully we can keep these good times rolling and keep climbing the table. If you like that, please make sure that you hit that like button. Give us the thumbs up. We love the validation. It also helps get this video out in front of as many people as possible, which really helps the channel. Another way that you can help the channel is by hitting that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when the next episode is coming up. It's going to be episode 31. Oh my goodness, that's coming up on Monday. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for spending your time with us as we continue our climb back to the Bundesliga and the second Bundesliga table. It's got to be only up from here, right? Until next time, bye-bye.